Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive.
Dick and fart joke.
Two guys bullshit.
Mama!
Fucking cockfest.
We're either great or completely fucking stupid.
No.
That's why my feet are up, my legs are spread, and you're looking at the starfish. Yeah, fuck it. Just blow load.
Apparently, I had the wrong idea about cock ring.
Let me take a shit on your chest, too.
I mean, I would be one of those chicks that is like an okay body and a busted face.
Latin cum tastes like horchata. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. It's your weekly boys. And we are sitting here with the godfathers of Salt Lake podcasting.
Oh, shit.
Two out of three. Whatever happened to the other guy, dude?
Prince heard the shit you were talking and didn't want to come.
What did he say? What did I say?
You said
What did you say?
Nah, I'm just playing. I was about to start some shit, but I ain't gonna start no shit.
Is he taking care of the baby again?
Yeah,
He didn't even tell him about this.
You know what?
that's true, I didn't.
You know what I think it is?
What's up?
It's all that dick talk.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. Sometimes we leave a bad taste in people's mouths. So.
Talking about dick and you said taste. I see where you're going, bud.
You a sick fuck.
Is it too much? Was it too much for you?
It's too much dick in the mouth. I don't know,
Why
man.
are you fucking going?
We got the boys from the Fight 89 podcast.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for doing this, fellas.
Hey, I'm gonna have to address something.
I just found out about this.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Justin just called me a boy. You've been talking slick about black people for a while now.
Hey, you're only
Are
50%
you not
mad.
Are you not allowed to say? Oh yeah, I guess you can't.
Being
say
a white
that.
man, you can't call me boy.
Hey, but just so you,
But I think you can say I got the boys. Like my boys are coming over.
yeah,
Right?
He's Mexican. You can't call him Mexican boy either.
Why not?
I can.
Dude, there's too many rules, especially for
Samoan,
guys.
shut up.
Fuck
I
it,
have
dude. There's no fucking rules.
I
dude.
have no intentions of fucking anything, and it's like, hey, you can't say that, or you can't fucking do that.
Hey,
I'm
here's
just
the thing.
fucking with
This
you.
podcast may be baptized with the N-word today.
Oh shit,
Not for me.
Not one. Hey, I only say.
my nigga.
I only say that. I only say it if you say. You know what I mean? Just kidding.
Hey yo, salute to your moms though.
Yeah.
It was
Hey.
your mom's birthday, right?
Yo, yeah. What about this guy? I posted that photo of my mom, and then look, this is exactly what happened. So I posted that photo of my mom for her birthday, and he was like, "Yo, she's hot."
Yeah.
And then I saw it on my phone. I'm like, "Oh, let me go answer it." By the time I go into my Instagram and answer it, it was gone.
Oh.
And I'm like,
You deleted
what the
it?
fuck?
I don't know
He
what you're
del-
talking about.
He did. Yeah, you did.
I was talking about the cake, man.
Yeah, sure.
It was strawberry shortcake or something.
Why'd you delete it?
And so by the time I open it, only has like flames.
All right, so
I'm like,
how old's your mom?
no. How old?
Yeah, how old's
She
your mom?
turned 57.
So your mom's 57. She's almost elderly,
Yeah.
and my girl wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
My girl would have snatched me up. What the fuck you mean?
So did I just get you in trouble by saying that?
Probably.
Oh, fuck. Come
See,
on.
You're.
Make
see,
that a short clip and send it to his
He's all,
girl.
no, it was the cake. I swear to God. He's all, boy, it's a fine ass piece of fucking cake right there.
What you mean by cake? Is cake a key word and
Yeah,
shit?
maybe your wife would be like, no, you're right. She's hot.
No, she definitely would not. My girl would snatch me the fuck up.
Is she
White?
yeah.
She's white.
She's white?
She's white?
She's German.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
like
yeah,
yeah,
she'll
like,
fuck you up.
She got a hella
She's all,
German last
she's
name.
all, und keiner Eier.
yeah.
Stop. Ninth.
Does
All
she
that
speak
shit.
German?
Nah, her brother does though.
You just fucking go. He's like, yeah, my wife is German. Is she? Nah.
Nah, but she from Ogden, so you know, Ogden girls don't play. Like Ogden girls are different. Like they built different.
Yeah.
Kay, you know about the.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you married?
No.
You, single, huh?
I'm not single, though, but I'm not married.
Oh, yeah? That's funny how you have to do this shit. Sorry, brother. Hey, by the way, we had to rearrange everything to make this happen. But,
We appreciate y'all for accommodating.
yo, but
Kinda.
Justin and I... we've been looking forward to this moment right here.
Absolutely.
We were actually excited about
Y'all
it. Thank
don't
you,
act
guys.
like it. Shit, look like we were.
Oh, we
burning.
gotta give you that. We gotta
Hey,
give you that. Like, hey, we're boys.
Maybe we're nervous, okay?
Don't be
Shit.
nervous. Shit.
It's not like
Hey,
yeah,
First
celebrities.
of all, I ain't no celebrity. Look,
I am.
you ain't shit. Hey, look.
Shit,
I'm-
jiu-jitsu.
This is our first time in here, and I'm very fucking proud of you guys, man.
Oh,
Like,
thank you, man.
Thank
I
you,
ain't
sir.
bullshit, man. Like, you guys started off, it was a little rocky in the beginning and shit. And then,
Oh, don't say that.
nah, I'm just fucking with
He's
you.
like, I didn't think you guys were gonna last.
I didn't tell my
He's
boys
all,
to do.
he's all over under on these motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, I've been listening to this podcast, but they're only on episode 30, so I'll let you guys know later if they fucking make it or not. This is episode 50, dude.
Oh, episode 50. Yeah, we got the cameras rolling. Hopefully we can get some
Yeah,
footage.
we got camera rolling.
Got Waldo, Free Temptation Marketing. Salute
By the
to
way,
him.
remember last time we met? I told you that my wife knows a Waldo.
Yeah.
So I go back home, right? I know you got. I know. Yeah, I know. Well, you don't say my wife texted you. Right? Let's not put that on the record. No, but so
Dude,
Did
this
I-
is my boy, and she don't even text me. What the fuck?
did I meet you before you met this guy? Because we met at that movie theater.
Pause.
Here's the thing, yo. Here's the thing. This is how fucked up this was. My wife and I went to the movie theater, right? We sit down and she turns around and goes, "Oh, my friend Waldo's here. I'm gonna introduce you to him." I'm like, "Okay." I turn around. There comes Waldo. I kid you not. He has a striped shirt, white and red. Right? Am I right? Am I right?
Oh,
and
shit.
dude, I turned around and my wife is like, "This is Waldo." And my first reaction is like, "It's not because of the shirt." Am I right? I said, "No." He's like, so I went.
I found him.
So I,
That's it. Game over.
grabbed
That
him.
was easy.
Where's the challenge here?
Shit.
it's like there's no people around here. But so I went back home and I said, "Oh, there was this guy," and I said, he was like, "Well, I only know one Waldo," and I went to your photos on the 589. I think you got photos of him.
That's suspect.
And then I say, "Oh, look," and she's like, "Oh, no, that's my friend." I said, "Well, yeah, he was there with us, and his girlfriend was there too." And she said, "Oh yeah," and she said, "Sulema, right?" Or yeah. So I'm like, I told him that my wife knows a Waldo, and this is the only one I know. Like the second one I know, there's got to be only one, isn't it? He's like, "Yeah, well, it's that one." I said, "Well, there you go." So yeah, so I probably met you before you met this guys. Yeah. So yeah, fuck you guys.
So when Waldo stopped shooting ours and he's over here,
Yeah.
we know why.
Hey, you better not trade on us.
Next
Shit.
thing you know, we're done and you guys are leaving. It's like, Waldo's like, "Nah, I'm staying, bro. We're cool, dude."
He's gonna give them the footage.
Yeah, for real. Let me just get the footage at least. Shit. But nah, man, I'm really proud of you guys, man. Like you guys are growing and doing some dope shit, man. And fuck, I've been listening since Bad Boy Brian came up here.
Yeah.
Salute to Bad Boy Brian. He ain't shit though. I'm just fucking with you.
Bad Boy. We went to. Have you seen Bad Boys 2 yet? 3 yet?
Nah, he did. I did.
I went to see Friday. So he came out Friday. I went Friday and Saturday.
This motherfucker got special screening
I had,
tickets.
I went and saw it the Tuesday before it came out.
How come?
I got advanced screening tickets.
Ask him how many tickets he got.
2.
Ask him who he took.
My girl.
Waldo.
Nah, he took his girl. He didn't even take me.
Okay,
Here was my problem. This dude went with another dude right out of the get-go and sat next to another couple of dudes with nobody around. Suspect?
That's gay.
Yeah, well,
It's all right. It's my boy, dude. We're gonna be gay. Might as well be gay with your boy.
shout out Bad
No,
Boy
dude,
Brian.
he bought the tickets, and I don't know who bought it first.
So he took you on a date.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I bought the snack, so it was like a mutual date.
You the bottom?
I'm a power bottom though. but we sat there and then like there was nobody on our row but two other. I don't know if it's two guys or a guy and a girl, but they were sitting like right next to.
Don't change the story. You
the
said it
whole-
was two guys.
In the whole row, there was just 4 of us right in the middle, and so I'm looking at B and I'm like, "Dude, you can just, don't you want to?" He's like, "Well, we'll wait," but the movie's about to start. There's nobody here. Like it's 1:00 in the afternoon. What you say? And he never did. So
Yo,
I'm like,
grown
"Fuck,
ass
all right."
man at a 1:00 in the afternoon movie.
Dude, I got called off of work because it was snowing, and so I texted him because we were supposed to meet on Saturday, and I say, "Hey, I just got called off. You want to go?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude, let's do it." Because apparently he doesn't have to be at work.
What
He's
the
like,
fuck? Yeah, what the fuck is he doing?
Dude, he's a baller.
He's a
that
baller,
dude just
dude.
makes his own shit. Just
Yeah.
comes
Rob
and
him.
goes as he wants.
Let's just rob him.
I'm gonna meet up with him on Sunday for.
Don't tell him I'm
for
coming.
you know where he lives?
I know where he lives in Kearns.
No.
Yeah, why you lying? You
I
live
don't
in-
because he. I don't
sound like a
no,
stalker.
He just moved.
No, I dropped him off one time. So I used to have this podcast called the Wake Your Ass Up Show,
Yeah.
right?
And he was in it, right? Because he told me about it.
It
Yeah.
flopped.
It did. I mean,
That was brutal, right
I mean,
there.
it didn't flop.
What'd you say?
It flopped.
We went separate ways.
Yeah.
So he was on that shit and got too saucy, so I had to take him home. So I knew he lived then. I don't know where he lives now.
Wait, Bible O'Brien getting saucy? You must be talking about the wrong Bible O'Brien.
How'd you guys meet?
We worked together.
Oh,
When I first came here, he was like, we met at Domino's Pizza. We worked together.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ever since that, and I think it was, he had one of his best friends just died, and so that's how he was kind of like down. And I started talking to him, and next thing I know, we're just like almost 20 years of friendship. So
How'd you guys meet?
We used to work together. The company won.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Company One. That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
How did you guys meet?
He took me home one time.
You got saucy.
I don't know how we met. We just in the scene.
We met at
That he remembers.
we just met from I seen him around a bunch of times because at the time he was hosting events.
Stalking.
yeah.
And I was promoting, I was throwing shows.
You're like, I can fuck this guy
Yeah,
up.
he
man.
seen this Blaxican ass was like, yo,
God damn.
hey, yo.
Hey, so we've been talking about you guys every chance we get. Fly 89. First of all, I know you told us before we talk about it when we went to you guys' podcast, but why Fly 89?
So Flight 89 was after I left podcast the Wake Your Ass Up show. I had a vision, right? I had a vision of really a podcast network, right? Just helping everybody get on that wanted to get on and shit like that. But Flight 89 specifically came from just the concept of bullshitting with homies about daily shit, live shit, current events, sport, whatever. And the name specifically came because I was born in '89, and so that's the year I took flight.
Okay.
And it's also my favorite sneaker from Nike.
Do you have a pair of
No.
89s?
He
You
does
know
not.
what? Funny enough, I've never owned a pair of Flight 89s.
I mean,
No, I had some hand-me-downs
Yeah,
from one of my
right.
really good friends back in Portland, but I never, my pops never bought me no. Shout out to the train.
I got scared for a minute.
This ghost. But yeah. So that's where Flight 89 came from, and Prince and Kay helped bring that vision to life, and really just curated it into an hour thing rather than just a me thing.
Yeah.
so you have Flight 89 podcast. You also have Lane Vision, right?
Yep.
What is that?
Yeah.
So you want to talk to? I mean, we have Lane Vision Films, which is the K portion of it. That's kind of how we met. K been doing films and music videos and all this other shit for a long
That's
ass
not how
time.
we met.
That's not how we met, but
That's how we came back together
yeah.
after he broke up with me.
Pause.
That's right. Dude. Let's find the gay in you. That's what this podcast is all about.
Can't you feel it in your guts and down below?
Go ahead, talk your game.
Why
talk.
you guys holding hands?
Yeah, I said,
My hands are up here. Stop. We got film now. I got proof.
So anyway, Lane Vision
Films.
Films.
So go ahead and tell them about the Lane Vision Films piece.
Goddamn entrepreneurs, fuck.
no, so yeah, I was doing Lane Vision Films, like shooting music videos. So I started shooting music videos like about 10 years ago. And then I stopped, and then I just, 2-3 years ago, I got back into it. And I wanted to get into it like pretty heavy. And so that's kind of what I was doing, was the YouTube and podcasting. I mean, not podcasting, but music videos and just creating content visually.
Right.
He wanted to do the podcasting, and then Prince wanted to do some other stuff. And I had just got done doing a podcast with Prince. So we had a podcast. And
Release
so,
Therapy.
Yeah, it was called Release Therapy.
Go on iTunes and go check out the old episodes.
That was like strictly, it's like, that should be rated R, some of the stuff we talk about.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was nasty.
But
I don't
yeah,
know
so
if it can be any worse than this, man. Let's be real.
and we just kind of sat down in Starbucks, and we all just kind of talked about what we were working on and how we can bring it together. And I used this marketing plan a long time ago with a different company that was like a music company.
Right.
And it was pretty much saying like, look, we create one name, and everything we do it under one name.
Right.
And no matter that way, whether it's my films, the podcast, or what everybody's doing, no matter if they see Flight 89, they see Lane Vision Media Arts at the beginning.
Gotcha.
If they see Lane Vision Films, music video, they see Lane Vision Media Arts at the beginning. So no matter, we're attracting all the different audiences to one thing. And so that's kind of why we decided, let's make like the mother company, and everything will be powered by this one mother company, so that logo is everywhere. So no matter what we create, what we do, they see the same logo on everything. So if they like the filming, they might go check out the podcast because it's powered by the same company.
Gotcha.
And vice versa, and anything we do. And so that's kind of the marketing strategy we went in, and it's worked amazing.
Gotcha.
Yep. And it's salute to damn, I'm kind of drunk. Salute to
Dude, when you had me on the podcast, you guys started throwing out the shots and stuff. By the time we were starting to wrap up, I thought, I'm fucking saucy, man.
You got to though. Like,
hey, let's do some video and shit.
Don't you
Let's
remember
make this
me?
happen.
He was trying to say something, and he was right next to me and saying something. And I could see your face, like, what's going on? And I leaned back, and I'm like,
yeah.
What a fucking.
I just know you, bro.
That's my boy.
I just fucking know you. What's wrong with that? So what if you get saucy? I'm about to get saucy here.
Anyway,
He wanted to take advantage of you.
No, I gotta throw a shout out to the Young OG Perspective. They're another podcast that comes and records over at Lane Vision Media Arts. So salute to them. And honestly, like, if you're another podcast that wants to get involved in podcasting and maybe don't have a place to go, or maybe you need some film work, definitely hit us up. Let us know what's up. Because
Or if you don't know how, we do consulting as well.
Yep. Boom.
Yeah, and I do want to point that out, because we started doing this, like we mentioned before. We didn't know anything. We still don't know that much, and you guys
Because of that motherfucker. No, I'm just
Is
playing.
it him the one that has problems with him?
Yeah, I
I
got.
do.
If you want to talk your shit, you can talk your shit. But
I'll wait till I see it.
sorry to cut you off.
No, but because you guys were basically the first one, especially you, Dre. You were the first one to open the doors. And you're like, hey, let's just get together. Let's see what happens. And I met with you, and you let me borrow some equipment without even knowing me, without even meeting me prior to that. So there's a lot of things that we'll be able to do because we borrow that from you. So thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Well, it's not borrowed no more. It's your guys'. So,
oh, cool.
We got a repo team, so we weren't worried.
We do got a repo team.
So, I saw what you punched you when you got in that fucking door. It ain't shit.
I did a
Oh, god damn it. He was using his fucking phone.
yeah, man. But yeah, that's everything's your guys', man. And like I said, man, I support anything you guys did or continue to do.
You drunk.
Fuck you. The reason why I did that, no, for real, the reason why I did that is because if I fuck with Brian heavy.
Yeah.
And so if Brian fucks with you, then obviously I know you guys are good people. I love the content you guys do.
Yeah.
We got a lot of similarities, a lot of shit in common. So I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I like these brothers.
Yeah.
What they need. Let me give them some feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll take it, maybe they won't.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, all I can do is just fucking reach out and be like, yo, this is what I think about you guys, and how we can help you guys.
No, it's been a huge help for us.
Yeah.
You know, everything that we've got from you guys, watching you guys, everything, the way you put it together. Like I said before, when we were there, it opened our eyes to holy shit. This is the next level. And
It's so cutthroat out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you think? Or do you guys? Obviously, you guys have been doing this a lot longer than we have. Has everything changed, or everything's still like, oh fuck you guys, I want to do it on my own? Or now that I'm at a level, then I don't need to fucking help anybody because nobody helped me. Is that something you guys deal with, like with all these podcasts that you guys help or work with?
No, not necessarily. I think that there's more inspiration behind shit now.
Yeah.
There's more motivation. Like I mentioned, the Young OG Perspective. Those guys, they're doing something totally different, and they got a different view on shit. And so it motivates me to kind of have a different creative bone in me. Pause.
We got to talk about that. Go ahead.
But no, I don't think anything really changed. People that want the help will get the help.
Yeah.
People that want to hate and be like, well, what they doing is fucking trash.
right.
Will continue to hate, regardless if it's a videographer hating on K or another podcaster being like, what they're doing is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, keep our heads down and get the job done, and we're not gonna fucking jeopardize our creativity off of this shit. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
We got asked, and I've been asked as well as Angel has.
Dick size, huh?
Yeah, all the time.
Eight-
And it's
eight
like
inches.
until it goes.
8-inch flaccid, but
Yeah.
no one's counting.
Shit.
Do you listen to your podcast
Oh yeah.
after all said and done?
No.
So you guys, do you ever listen
I
to your
don't.
episodes?
I have to because I edit the shit,
Right.
so I have to listen.
But
to
once
it.
once it's out.
Once it's out, in the beginning, yes. The reason why is because we were trying different shit, right? We're trying different equipment. We're trying different software, like everything. So I'm me to try to get our shit perfect. I'm learning, so I need to listen back and see. Okay, if we have the levels here, it sounds better. Or if we get different cables. K went to the point of getting different XLRs because they have. I thought all the XLRs are the same, but there's copper type of XLRs. We were getting feedback from the TV.
See, I didn't even know.
Nah, so that's why we listened to it back. Well, I listened to it back to kind of see what's improving, what's not. You know, just trying to grow, right? Grow and develop. So
Gotcha.
So you
Me?
KJ, go ahead.
Every morning, it's for Monday morning, I always listen to it, and I enjoy listening to it.
why?
I don't know why. I hate the sound of my voice, and I know it's coming, but I fucking still laugh. Sometimes when we're in the middle of a laugh
Yeah.
or a roll, he'll say something out of here that I didn't understand when he was saying it, or something that I'll pick up that a guest might have saw or said. I just dig listening to it after the fact. It's like making your own music.
Yeah.
I enjoy listening to it after the fact. So I'm always curious because I hear other podcasters. I don't listen to my shit after they do it. I was already there. Why would I listen to it again? I'm like, well, fuck, maybe I'm conceited because I always listen to it.
What about you? You listening?
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
It's like I look forward to it, and it's fucking like this right now. Like I'll be like, oh man, I get pumped. I'm
He's
like,
all,
fuck,
I
get to
fucking sound
hear it."
good.
So you listening to this
Yeah.
on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Until I fucking yeah, but you know what's happening lately in the last episode? I listened to. I'm like, man,
You're coming before
I'm
it's
drunk.
over. Oh,
like I
yeah.
was drunk.
That's me right now.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, I'm not drunk, but
He's
You're
drunk.
getting there.
I'm slurring.
By the time we, yeah.
Yeah.
By the time we get done, yeah.
Hey, well, to give him another.
So you,
Hey, yo,
you-
no,
so you
for real,
basically,
can I get a little bit?
Get it rolling. Get it rolling.
so basically you just do the job and you like walk out like, my boys will take care of it, huh? God damn, you fucking baller, you
nah,
Joe
to-
Rogan motherfucker.
To be honest, I feel like I used to be in you guys' shoes, but I don't. It's with any of my work. I hate watching my music videos now. I hate watching
Really?
my videos, and
What's
I think I just got at the beginning. I like to do it as you guys. It was like I was enjoying creating my work, and it's not that I
Right.
don't enjoy it. To me, I just feel like
you're used to it now?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got, to me personally, I've got to a level where I feel like, I don't know, I just don't want to. I just want to worry about, it's, to me, I'm more focused on, I'm not worried about what I just did. What's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
I think I feel the same way with those videos that we've made. And I think it's because we've been seeing it over and over and over again, and you know every detail. And then once you put it together, you're like, okay, it's good. And then you still like, finding the little, the little things like, that bothers me, but I don't think anybody would notice. And so at that point, I'm like, I don't want to watch it anymore. Like that video we made,
Yeah.
it's a long ass video.
Hold on, the slow motion one.
The would you rather?
The would you rather questions.
It's like 10 minutes long almost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that video at?
It's
It's
loaded
on
on
YouTube.
our YouTube. We just YouTube channel now. We just started
Yeah,
that.
like we
what,
gotta get
2
our
days
YouTube
ago?
before this
Put up for the
motherfucker
YouTube
comes
channel,
back.
yeah.
So we have YouTube channel now. This is the first time we've announced it on this podcast.
There's only one video, but we're working on it.
So,
I have to
We're-
subscribe.
It's on there. Yeah, that's it. So
No,
It's only one video.
the Super Bowl one was done really good. Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Was that your girl? Your
That's my
girl
wife.
was in the
Yeah.
49ers?
That's my wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
that was Justin. No, but but it's funny you say that because you're like, oh, yeah, it was well done.
I
to
I
me,
eat carbs and my tits get huge.
I can relate.
It's
Fuck y'all.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because now that I see it, I'm like, fuck. I just I don't like that. I don't like that. But it worked out good, and I had a lot of response. Like fuck that. Would you rather question? Would you rather video? It did amazing.
really well.
I need to watch it. I don't think I've watched it.
Yeah, you have. You were like, you dirty vatos. You call me dirty.
What was it?
Damn, you don't even remember watching.
I don't
Remember, it was like,
Fuck.
would you rather have nipple-sized fingers or finger-sized nipples?
Oh yeah.
And we go back and forth.
That's been out.
We should do that.
That's what I'm
should-
saying.
we
It's
should-
been
Oh, okay.
out. But
Yeah.
but
You should steal their shit.
You should. You should.
rather?
hey, it's okay. We put it out
Yeah, it
first.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but watching their fucking cameras are gonna be like
Go.
slow motion matrix kind of shit. We
That's
still do
another
it in our
thing.
phones.
That's another thing about creators. Like, don't be scared to do something just because somebody might have did something
Yeah, yeah.
alike.
I totally agree.
Right?
I totally
Like,
agree.
Some people get drawn off. Like, for me, if I wanted to do a music video, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna do a music video because my boy does a music video. It's like, nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. I'm just gonna do
should.
one.
Right.
I shouldn't do one. Why?
Because you
I-
suck.
Cause I'm gonna undercut everybody. I'm gonna cut. I'm hold on right now. I'm looking at the cameras. Yo, I'm undercutting all you fucking videographers. I'm taking all the fucking money. 10% less.
Why did y'all give him beer?
Speaking of music videos, so you said that's kind of where
He
you
got a rap.
started.
He's gonna rap.
I'm trying to start a
Yeah,
rap.
right.
man.
Yeah, I'm all. So, what was kind of the biggest high profile video that you ever did, or the biggest response video that you ever did?
I don't know.
The Flight 89 podcast, bitch.
Nah.
He's on
Now the
there.
biggest video I've ever did that got like the most views, the most feedback was actually some artist. It was 4 artists from Ogden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that video is still. I think it's sitting like 8,000 views right now.
God damn.
Damn.
God
yeah.
damn.
We're barely coming up on 2.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah,
Which one did you enjoy the most?
enjoy shooting.
Yeah.
It'd probably have to be one of Prince's videos.
Was it the diss record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Yo.
there like big titty black chicks with like
Nah.
bouncing cars and
Damn,
shit?
I don't like the way you say black. So, yo, Justin, I don't like the way you say black, my brother.
Don't call him
I
brother.
said it. I said it like any other white guy from Syracuse would say. Hey,
Big titty black bitch.
how about all these black people around here?
Nah.
Yo, the people gonna stop listening to the podcast.
Word up. I got the black community. Y'all close to Rose Park. I'm gonna have the black community out here.
I think you're undercutting me here, buddy. I think you're setting me
Hey,
up.
hey, speaking of that,
Speaking of black people.
Do you think that the podcast is still maybe the only media where you can get away with a lot of shit that now you can't on obviously never on radio, but like on TV and stuff like that? Like talking about, like, I can talk shit about Mexicans, for example, right? Because I'm 100, like, I was born in Mexico, and I can and not talk shit, but like make fun of ourselves.
Yeah.
Like I can, but for the longest time, I'm always I've been worried about what other people are gonna think. But then again, it's like, well, this is like we made this to be ourselves. You know what I
Right.
mean? What do you think about that? Do you think there's still that?
Like I can talk shit on white people like everybody else does. So,
I mean, granted, there's about 400 years of history
and I agree. I agree.
that make it okay to make fun of white people.
Reparation 2020.
I mean, for me, look, at the end of the day, you gotta live your truth.
Yeah.
And living your truth, whatever that is, making fun of, you're gonna offend somebody.
Mhm.
Somebody's gonna get mad.
But do you really want those people
At
to
the end-
follow you? Because to me, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna censor myself.
Go listen to another podcast.
Because-
Google it.
Yeah, just Google
it.
it.
Depends, though. It kind of depends, because we kind of ran into a situation similar to this, and I'm not going to go into details, but we had to have a sit down on things we should and shouldn't do, and
With who though?
with anybody. The difference is because the difference between us and y'all is y'all are just a podcast,
Right.
where our podcast, like how we said, is powered by a major company.
Armageddon.
And this major company, we also, not major, but the big
Oh,
mother company
I see what you're saying.
has contracts with, we have some contracts that we do other things outside of
Yeah.
Right.
of podcasting that may, they may get offended by what we say or what we do, and we lose those contracts, and those
Right.
contracts are paying the bills.
Right.
So It depends on what situation you're in.
But doesn't that
Right.
stop you from being yourself, though?
It can. Then that's when you got to determine what's more important: making money and running a successful business, or just doing a podcast.
Right.
True.
So
Well,
that's why it depends on what kind of situation you're in. I feel like if we were just doing the podcast with no business, then we could do whatever the fuck we want.
Right.
But we're in a situation where we're doing a whole lot more than that, and so sometimes we got to sit down and think like what we should and shouldn't do.
Right.
KJ's definitely the smart one out of the bunch. This man's the businessman.
We need one of those here on this podcast, apparently.
We do consulting, so if you want to hire
We
KJ,
do want it.
It would be, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive.
It's right.
This is your
We're
host,
drinking wine.
Justin and Angel, with us.
No, because I think like I hear like other podcasts, and obviously 10 times, 100 times bigger than ourselves, but they get away with a lot of shit. And me, for example, listening to like, because somebody can make fun of a Latin person, I don't take it personally. In fact, like I still want that, you know what I mean? And I think in the society that we live now, there's a lot of shit that you can't say now in comedy.
yeah,
And it's taken away.
Right.
We talked about it before, and it's
Right.
taken away
Yeah.
from comedy. I still see this media, this thing that we're doing is still kind of open to basically be yourself. We're not here to degrade anybody. That's for sure.
yeah.
But I think it sometimes it stops us from who we really are.
Right.
Do you
And I
understand
don't
what comes
want
with
that.
it, though? Do you understand what comes with it? If you make a joke about Mexicans, even though you're Mexican,
Yeah.
doesn't mean somebody ain't gonna go out there and test you and be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
that shit you said was fucked up."
Mm.
You know what I mean?
But is that just the world that we live in today? Because
Yeah,
let's be real.
We live in a sensitive world.
15 years ago,
Yeah.
wouldn't have fucking mattered. Nobody gave a shit, and everybody was accepting of what we said. And it's just a joke. Now you got to tiptoe across everything.
And I think some of that shit is okay. We shouldn't. In my opinion, the whole Me Too movement, we should never be treating women bad
Yeah.
and holding women back from shit that they're entitled to.
Well,
Too.
this is when I step out.
Hey, I sorry, Justin. I apologize.
Just like the white man.
The Me Too movement is kind of jacked up though,
Why, what do
It
you-
is in some sense.
because like don't get me wrong, I do support the Me Too movement if it's a legit situation. But there's a lot of women out here who are making false claims, and when it gets proven that it's a false claim, these women don't get punished, and that's unfair.
You
Yeah.
wanted to say bitches.
I feel like if a woman makes a false claim and it gets proven and all this money goes into investigating, or somebody does time for a short time until they get proven innocent, like that female should go to prison for making that false claim.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Just like anybody that would, if you made a false police report,
But
that's bad shit. You can't do that shit.
but it's not happening in the Me
It
Too
doesn't.
movement.
It doesn't happen. No.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like that. If someone comes to this podcast and says what he thinks, he shouldn't be reprehended for it. 'Cause
Depends
that's
on
just-
what it is.
It depends on.
But like what you just said, like I hear you and I go, okay, that's your opinion. I don't agree or disagree with them. It's like, oh, okay, I
Right.
hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Right.
Nobody should be like, fuck these guys.
So you're saying no one should ever get offended?
But you're taking their opinion away. So that's
No, I'm
contradictive.
not. I'm not because he's right. Like if someone's saying shit that didn't happen, yeah, they should be punished.
Right.
What I'm saying is we shouldn't be afraid of saying that.
I think you just have to know.
I get what you're saying.
You have to know
Right?
what comes with that, though.
Yeah.
And if you're willing, if you understand what's coming with that, then say whatever the fuck you want.
I think at the end of all this, if you're a decent human being,
Yeah.
what you say comes out. It's all see-through. You're going to be able to tell when you're listening to a podcast. There's something wrong with these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
There's bad intentions in here,
Yeah.
and nobody wants that shit. So it all comes out in the end, especially when you release it to the world, right?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
So
You need a "Let's Be Real" T-shirt.
I do. Let's be real.
Hey, you always be saying "Let's be real."
That should be like a segment on
Yeah,
here.
let's be real.
Let's be real.
Let's be
With-
real moment.
Hey, speaking of saying something over and over again, let's just fucking talk about this pause thing. Because you explained it to us last time. See, he's laughing because he doesn't know what he means. No, I don't.
Fucking Waldo.
But
Shout out to the Niner Empire.
because you.
Yeah, that's my boy right there.
Damn, why is it gotta be a boy, man?
Because he's not.
All the minorities in his room is your boys, huh?
When was I not allowed to say boy?
Hey, I'm your boy, brother. Fuck this guy, man. They're just here one episode.
Yo, I need all my Mexicans.
I'm your boy.
There you go.
My bad. Not to take it off track.
Yo,
So pause.
Yeah. What the hell? Because you explained it to us at the end of the podcast we did with you,
Yeah.
and I was saucy, so I didn't get that. Well, no, I wasn't drinking. Probably you were saucy. You didn't explain it right.
Fuck you.
He's like, when you're inside me and I want you to pause, I say pause.
Relax.
So anyway, so it's so what is it? Explain it.
Pause is a game from the East Coast.
It's a game?
Yeah, it's a game. It started out as a game.
But you're from the West Coast.
Influence,
Okay.
right? I mean, I listen to different music, different podcasts. Influence.
Okay.
Yeah. So if there's anything that might suggest a gay action, then you hit them with the pause to let them know that it ain't gay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that
Oh.
in a homosexual type of way.
But why pause though?
Cause pause is like, yo, chill, like, relax.
Yeah, like, pa, like, chill. I wasn't trying to go that way.
Yeah.
See, we say, oh, homo, you don't. We don't say pause.
Oh, homo, you
Yo,
didn't.
hey, let's go over here, back this trailer up and jack it off. Oh, homo, you don't.
You worked on that, huh?
No.
Justin been working on that shit all
No,
week.
fuck no.
He was like, they coming in. I gotta come with
Yo,
some fire.
when we did the podcast with you guys, and you were saying something, then you're like pause, and if you watch the video,
We go.
yeah, there's a part where we go, especially me, because I know, because I'm the one that edits.
He physically paused.
I'm the one that goes home and edits this stuff, right? So when he's saying pause, in my head, I'm like, oh, so he's gonna fix that, whatever the fuck he said.
But it stayed in, so we went.
Yeah. So we're like, oh, that's fucking brilliant. Because it's so funny how it works, because we do this, and then when we fuck up,
Oh, yeah, there's shit. There's been. All right, well, we're going to edit that out, right?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Why
but-
edit? What are you editing out?
like pauses. Sometimes if we're like, all right, well, oh, yeah, what about that one thing, you know? Just to keep the conversation rolling,
Yeah.
or we're looking for something.
It's not.
on our
It's not
phone.
often.
It's not very often, but there have been times where we cut out pauses.
Yeah.
So,
I think the only
We
thing
leave it all in.
Yeah, the only thing we cut out is phone numbers,
because
names.
you can't.
You left the phone number
with
one time.
this is the only thing that worries us.
Yeah.
Is going like this
Yeah.
with the visual. You're kind of fucked at that point, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
No,
man.
you can still cut it.
Yeah,
We just put a cool little transition.
it'll just cost you a little bit more. Whoever's editing and shit. If it's me, I'm with the text and shit.
This guy's the cheapest in this room.
I'm the cheapest, but I give the best quality and best product.
Pause.
Pause. That's all the time we have. I'm
Word
just kidding.
Word up.
So 589. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Wrong.
There is it's kind of. I like the fact that it's kind of hip hoppy driven.
Yeah, it's because we all come from hip hop. Like,
Yeah.
hip hop is us. Like, this man used to be a club promoter in Miami. Like, he has a whole Miami shit. Like, Prince is the dopest artist to come out of the state, arguably, and he's hip hop. Like he's been in battles. He's battled. He does fucking record, like, actual songs that are dope. And so we come from a hip hop background. We relate to hip hop. So hip hop is just we're just hip hop.
It's a lifestyle, right?
Yeah, I mean, you see like punk rockers, right? Punk rockers are punk rockers. You know, when you see a punk rocker, I usually think they're skinheads, but when you see a punk rocker, you know that they're a punk rocker. They got the fucking spikes.
Hey, don't say skinheads.
I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
yo, people.
He says the fucking. I'm over here.
Hey, that's all he's got going on, brother. What the fuck?
So yeah, I mean,
Right.
our podcast is heavily influenced by hip hop.
Yeah.
Just because that's what we are. That's the culture that we subscribe to.
I'm
Right.
trying to find somebody to explain to my boy over here who's
Cardi B?
Baby Bash.
Oh, Baby Bash.
Yes, I don't know, Baby Bash.
Yo,
I thought I thought
He was a
And
Utah
we-
local.
No.
this podcast started that.
I thought a baby bash was like when guys get together, like say your old
Pause.
lady's pregnant, right? And they have baby showers.
That's
Well,
called bukkake.
I thought that's what that was.
And
was a baby
It was
bash.
perfect. Even Brian was like, "You guys are fucking right. Next time I have a boy, next time I have a kid, I want to have a baby bash."
For the guys, right?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of dope.
I had no idea
Let's
it
do
was.
And then you
still,
listen.
I
Still
just
don't
want to
know.
put that on the record that the other side of the Beehive started that before the fucking 589 takes over.
and then you heard Cyclone, and you're like, "Oh, that's Baby Bash."
and he doesn't. Brian was trying to show him who Petey Pablo is.
Yeah, I don't know who Petey Pablo
From
is.
North Carolina,
That's my guy.
I
go
don't
on
know
and
who Petey
raise
Pablo
up,
is.
take your shirt off, twist it around your head, spin it like a helicopter.
I say that, and he's like, "The fuck is that?"
Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm not.
Well, let me ask you something. What do you think? What do you think about the hip hop nowadays? You can't compare it to.
Nah, you can't. Here's the thing: we need to stop comparing shit.
I agree.
Anything,
I agree.
restaurants. I mean, it's hard.
But
though,
I just,
'cause
but it's hard for me. But yo, it's
We
hard.
like to compare
It's
shit.
it's hard for me to get into today's hip hop. I'll be honest.
Why?
I don't know.
I think it's dope. I think there's dope artists.
I don't think
You was
there's-
just talking about Pop Smoke today. Like, there's dope shit.
Pop
Casanova.
Smoke's dope.
Like, there's music out there that's
Pot
dope.
smoke. Pot smoke. Is that what you said?
Pop Smoke.
Oh,
POP.
pot smoke.
Yeah.
P.O.P. Hold it down.
Oh, okay.
Y'all wouldn't get that reference.
No, but
Hey,
do you think it's gotten better though? I don't think so.
That's hard, man.
Can't
'cause-
really. You can't.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Because music's a feeling, right? It's a vibe,
Yeah.
right? Not everything today I listen today to be in a vibe. I might put on Wu-Tang to get in a certain vibe, right?
That's what I'm saying. But you don't put Tekashi to
You're
put
telling-
yourself
I
You're-
put it out the. Hey,
I
I put
do.
on. Hell, when I'm in the gym, Tekashi's
Takashi, give
on.
me lit.
Casanova's on.
you're telling me.
Punch you in the face, motherfucker! I knock your
You're-
teeth out.
You're telling
Come
me
on, like,
today's rap is better than Stillmatic?
You mean Illmatic?
Oh yeah, Illmatic. You're right. You're right. You're right.
What the fuck is Stillmatic?
You're right.
Stillmatic was a
no,
album
Stillmatic
too.
was the next one
Yeah, it was
after
the second
Illmatic.
one.
But Illmatic was
Illma-
definitely better than
Illmatic was
Stillmatic.
better though.
Illmatic
Right,
was
right.
better. Nah, cause Illmatic's on the Mount Rushmore. Like Nas is on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. There's nobody today that you can really be like, yo,
You can't compare, man. It's a different sound.
yeah.
So you can't say it's better or worse because it's a different sound.
It's just for me. It's hard to get into like Tekashi and the Lil Uzi and the fucking Lil this and Lil that.
Is it because of the
I
names?
just like no. I just
There's a lot of artists who still doing that, like music that's similar to
Griselda.
that.
You might like Griselda.
J. Cole.
Remember when there,
KB's?
but remember when there was a band behind the artist?
Y&B Corday has a whole band.
See, and I don't know who
See,
that is.
there's a lot of different
see.
musical artists.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't followed hip hop and I still like it. I still can hear a song and I'm like, oh, this song it's good, but I don't.
Here's the thing: you need to get away from the names
Because I go
and
to
just
the
go
fucking,
to the vibe of the song.
one of the last times that Bad Boy was playing, I went to his fucking gig and he started playing Bad Bunny. I almost walk out. I'm like, don't give me this fucking shit.
Bad Bunny's hard, man. Pause. Like he's nice, man. He's nice.
No pause.
Yeah.
Oh, so Bad Bunny's a dude?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Bad Bunny.
See, that's what I can't get. I think it comes from the voice and the way he sings. It's just like fuck, man.
So what hip hop artists do you like?
I like.
Baby Bash.
I don't even like Baby. I like that one
He-
song.
What's
With
your, what's your favorite
he's a-
hip hop artist?
He's a big fan of
Dick.
Pitbull. I know that one.
It's a Chico 305,
I
the
know,
ball
I
head.
know that one.
But I'm not into hip hop that I know albums, but I know songs. Like
Do you have a favorite artist?
I like him.
Did you listen to
I haven't listened to the new one.
no?
That's what I'm saying because I don't follow it that much, but I do like him. But I
New
think he's
album's
one.
fire.
I think he's one of the ones that have kept it real from when he started to now. See what I'm saying?
He's a hard critic on albums. So for him to say that this new album
Yeah.
by M, Music to Get Murdered By,
Didn't he break a record? A fucking
Yeah.
words or some shit.
236
I
words
think that's
in
what
30
it was.
seconds.
On Godzilla?
Yeah.
Word?
Broke a record.
Who had it last? It was it Twister or was it?
Twister, dude?
I don't
Did
know.
Twister
You an apple bottle tea, chill out on your back. I want to know your name.
Oh shit.
Gonna teach you, I can throw your brain, put you in the command legal no full range. See, I can't do that with Justin.
Well,
We need to start another podcast.
I can make you a celebrity overnight. Keep your eyes like Kobe wife. Yo, how he gonna call out Kobe's wife like that?
Well-
Nobody talked about that shit. He just go.
It's like Kobe's wife.
I like Kobe's wife. Like, you think Kobe was tight about that?
Yeah,
Maybe-
you know
maybe-
why? Because she was Latin.
Maybe that's
She
why he
was.
cheated.
She was Latin. She is, right?
Yeah.
They're still together. They should have
yeah.
fucked him up.
Maybe that's why he cheated. He's like, man, you got dudes talking about you over here. I'm going.
Nah, because that was after. Because remember, Kobe had to give her that $6 million ring.
a pink diamond.
The song came
yeah.
after the cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give you eyes like Kobe,
sure?
wife. Yeah. I can make you a celeb. Remember, because then his wife was in the tabloids and shit right after that shit. That's why that shit made sense. I can make you a celebrity overnight. Kobe made his wife a celebrity overnight because he fucked up,
Yeah.
allegedly.
He admitted to it.
I don't think there was an allegedly. There was a rubber hanging over a trash bag.
Oh,
That was
word?
not allegedly.
Kobe.
Yeah, and he apologized. What you gonna apologize for something you didn't do?
I mean.
Hey, what are the big plans for Fly 89? Is there anything? Obviously, there's plans in the future. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Everybody's got one. Where do you guys want to be?
Shit, really just back to just potting with the homies. Like there's really no like.
We don't have any plans really right now.
Yeah.
We just taking it day by day and seeing like where things go.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of our stuff that's happened to us
Thanks,
is
sir.
like has really just like we came up with the original plan at Starbucks and we just been following that, and everything else that's kind of happened has just kind of happened following that plan. So we haven't even made any plans outside of the original plan. We just kind of
Right.
been just going down the road and seeing where the road takes us.
And don't get it twisted, because we all have our individual goals.
Yeah.
And so like whether if it's Kay doing a music video or wanting to do a short film, whatever that is, we're gonna put our focus on helping him create that vision. So or Prince doing an album, or Prince doing a certain whatever project Prince wants to do. That's what we're gonna do. It's not necessarily just the podcast.
Yeah.
It's about us helping each other out and creating this different vision. I talked to Waldo the other day about the shit that the Niner Empire has going on that we can make bigger and shit.
Oh
So-
yeah, I saw
Trash.
that. I saw that. I saw the.
Right.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit ton of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
There's a lot of 'em this
about
year.
time, huh?
Where were they last year and the year before that when they were all
Yeah.
losing?
Hey, last year they were 4 and Niners.
I seen that.
And there was only like 20 people in that bar. Now there's like packed.
You know what?
Bandwagon fans.
It doesn't matter. They're all gonna say that every time. Oh,
No,
where was
dude.
everybody
No, no,
last
no,
year?
no.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody around.
No, I'll be. I'm actually glad that you guys are going. I want Niners to win.
I know.
Out of those two, here's the thing. If it was Kansas and someone else, like somebody else, I will root for Kansas. But now that it's Kansas and 49ers, I'm down with the 49ers. dude.
because your team didn't show the fuck up, man. Y'all let the world down.
No, there's.
You down
Excuse
with
me.
49ers?
First of all,
Why
your
would you
team?
say that? Why would you say
He's a
that?
Green Bay
dude,
fan,
he comes to
man.
my fucking podcast and he disrespects me like that, dude.
He just slapped you in the
He
face.
just slapped me
With
in the
my
face.
dick. Man,
Yeah, is that-
the Green Bay Packers did not show up.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Before Richard Sherman got that interception, did you guys get like, oh fuck, like
No,
they're
what
waking
second?
up?
The second half.
Were you like,
I thought, well, here we go, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Here we go, and in my gut, I thought, well, motherfucker. But I
Yeah.
felt like that we had built such a big lead
yeah?
that it was going to be really
Yeah.
fucking hard with our defense to beat that.
And how fucked up?
But
go ahead.
yeah.
And how fucked up it is that Richard Sherman stopped the 49ers back when they were for the Super
Right,
Bowl. Was it the
right.
Super Bowl or the championship game?
No,
Against,
it was a championship.
against the 49ers.
Yeah.
And now he does it again with the 49ers against the Packers. That's fucking tits, dude.
Yeah, he's dope.
He's badass.
I just beat this man at Madden before we got here.
Yo, what the
Dude,
fuck
we
is
saw
up
it.
with
So we were going to talk about this.
Yeah.
I had this in my holster. It was on the phone right here.
yeah.
What the fuck is with these video games?
Hey, ask me if I play video
Hey,
games.
do you play video games?
No, I'm an adult.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
37.
Oh, so you have responsibilities,
yeah,
right?
I do.
Okay.
I have a mortgage.
Yeah,
And
ask me.
Hey, I'm sorry, sir. What's your name?
Justin.
Justin. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you play video games?
No.
Why?
Because I have pubic hair,
But, oh,
and I've seen a vagina. And I've seen a vagina.
oh, here we go.
Y'all two need to grow the fuck up.
Hold on. This is
Honestly,
coming from the
no,
man.
honestly,
no, time
no,
out.
no,
This
wait,
coming
I'm-
from a man that went and watched a fucking movie at 1:00 in the fucking afternoon
What does that have to do with anything?
With 3 other men.
with 3 other men.
one other man. I'm sorry.
Y'all met
It
up.
was my boy.
Honestly, you know why I don't play video games?
Cause you suck.
I can suck at it. Because I suck at it.
No, you know what?
I'm not coordinated enough.
You know what? You know when I stopped playing fucking video games when Street Fighter was the shit.
Hadouken!
It still is the shit. What are you talking about?
And fucking well, I just haven't played in so long. And Ninja Turtles, dude, on Super Nintendo.
yeah.
I
That's
will
the last
finish
time we
that
played?
fucking
We
game.
hit
Yeah, dude.
puberty and
Actually,
stopped doing that shit.
yeah.
So.
Well, I started fucking, and I just like I don't need that
Hey,
shit.
there's nothing better than playing a video game while you're getting head.
Word up.
God damn.
Yeah,
Nah,
next
I
level
never-
shit.
You know what? I think I could cook soup and get head, and it would be just as pleasurable as playing a fucking video game. For God's sake,
Soup.
put it in the microwave. I mean, yeah.
Just watch it spin and let's see who wins.
Hey, where do you put the nut after you done masturbating?
We've already talked
already
about
talked
this.
about this.
We
I put it
talked
in a
about this on
towel.
the pod. We heard about your Gatorade fucking collection.
Fuck, these-
He's drunk.
This
man.
this guy's like Howard Hughes and collecting them
so
shits
fucking
all over
funny.
the fucking.
You guys had an episode. You have someone else with you, and you guys were started drinking or something. And Cage said, "He said, watch out for that Gatorade bottle or something like that, because you don't want to touch
Hey, I was wondering why the Gatorade went so fast in the office.
that, dude. You gotta talk about this. This is the perfect podcast to talk about that. Why?
God, man, I was young. So it would do, when you're
2
young.
years ago doesn't make you young. man.
Nah, man, I'm young. I'm like 13 or so, maybe 12. Nah, I think I started nutting at about 13.
Was it premeditated? Like, did you get the bottle before you started jacking off?
Nah, I had no idea that I was in a nut in the bottle. I had no idea. It was not premeditated. It was just kind of like, I had the empty bottle on the side of the on my end table, and when I nut, I was like, fuck, I got shit to put in. I don't got no sock. I ain't got shit. I don't want this shit to just get all over the place. So I was like, fuck, there's a bottle. Screw that shit off and just
Oh,
right in
you
the bottle.
empty it?
It was empty already. So you just nut in the bottle.
He's been doing it ever since.
So it's done.
You still?
And then you can kind of, and then with the Gatorade bottle too is kind of tight. Is that
you can collect
They have
it.
the
Pause.
large. They have the large
it's not.
mouth.
It's not tight. It's a hole like that, man.
so you can kind of just piss in it as well, and then it's just done. You just toss that shit. It's over.
Look, Waldo looks disgusted.
You ever piss in the? You ever piss in the sink?
I have in a party.
Ah, that's the fucking.
Not in my house, somebody else's house.
Oh, I don't shit in his house.
Well,
Oh yeah, you don't shit at people's houses.
No, I shit in people's houses. I don't shit in his house.
Why?
It's just he gave me so much shit one time. I'm like, well, I'm never doing this again.
Hold on. So
okay,
you
no. Let's set this. Let's set the fucking story
Let's
right
say
here. right?
your side, I'll say my side.
Okay, so obviously, there's a fight on. I always get the fights. That's just what we do, right?
Yeah.
We have the fights.
Damn, no invite?
We didn't even
We just
know
met.
you.
We just met.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
though.
more than
We just met.
welcome. We're gonna get into this. Me and you are gonna have a fucking. Anyway, we have the
You
fight.
guys are gonna roll.
Main event, right? We watch the main event, and what does everybody do after the main event?
They bounce the fuck out.
They
Yeah,
bounce the fuck
peace,
out.
yeah.
Everybody rolls out, right?
Yeah.
The main event stops.
Oh.
Everybody goes outside to smoke cigarettes or do what they're gonna do, right?
So nobody bounce.
Nobody bounced. This guy goes to my bathroom, which is fine.
Yeah.
Just fine. Destroys that motherfucker, right?
Damn, you hit it with the
Destroys-
bomb.
Like he says, destroy. Like I
destroy.
grabbed my shit and I went.
Destroys
I
this
just took that
motherfucker, right?
shit.
Grabs his shit, shut the door, says,
Please.
"Hey,
Hey.
I'll see you later," and fucking bounces out. So now that everybody's left,
Yo, you
we're
shit and
talking.
dip.
Yeah, exactly. He
By the
shit
time
and
by the
dipped.
time I got out, there wasn't a lot of people left. I'm like, well, fuck. What am I supposed to do?
So I walk into the bathroom. You know that smell of potpourri because he sprayed it,
That smell.
and that
Ew.
fucking hit you. this motherfucker just shit and dip in my house.
He had taquitos.
And then he goes and tells his wife. So now his wife is like, yeah, I can't use our fucking bathroom. I'm like,
She never said that.
no,
you
she
could
never
use
said
the
that, but she
bathroom.
did give me shit about it. I'm like, I didn't know the bathrooms. You're
Those
not
are
supposed to
those are
use
not
them.
free rides. You don't shit
That's
and
what I'm
dip and
saying.
get a free
Hold on,
ride.
hold
What
on.
am I supposed to do?
So-
I'm
so
gonna sit here until the
Would
air
it have
goes
been
away?
better for him to shit and stay?
I would have enjoyed. I would have been better with that.
Or he could
Instead
at least
of
warned.
shitting and
He could
dipping.
at least warned them.
So you want me to take?
I'm
so
going
you,
there about 35,
That's what
45
I'm saying.
minutes.
So he wants me to go, fucking take some shit, walk out when everybody's gone, just sit there and be like, oh, I'm just here for that shit to air out. Probably
Yo,
open and close the
me
door.
knowing somebody just shit and they
Or-
just sit on my couch,
Or
I'm
warned.
gonna have a problem with that
Yeah,
shit.
or warned a boy.
Yeah. You only got one bathroom.
He calls himself boy to make it even.
Yeah.
Dude, the fight finished. I went outside because I thought we were all gonna leave. All of a sudden, everybody's just there
was
smoking
your-
and shit.
your
Now,
plan.
while I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, fuck, no one's leaving. I'll just fucking go and take a shit.
So-
I went in there to take a shit like
This shit
every
was-
normal person does. That's why the houses have bathrooms.
This shit was
I come-
premeditated.
I come out. Yeah, but I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave.
You would leave anyway. You had premeditated thoughts to shit and dip.
I was gonna leave, but since nobody left, I'm like, well, fuck, we can stay and chill. What happens is I go to the bathroom, and meanwhile, I'm in the bathroom, and I'm trying to make it as fast as I can because I know what I'm doing.
Oh, so you knew it was wrong.
No, I knew it was wrong. Yeah, I don't want to go to your house and take a shit. So I get out. As soon as I get out, there's like one person left, and I'm like, well, might as well leave. So what do? I leave. Next thing I know, I get a Snapchat from him, and he's taking a piss. He's recording himself with this with his phone, and he goes. And then he points at the fucking air freshener that I moved it or whatever. I'm like, fuck, dude, what are you doing? You're like checking every single movement I did. And then he's like, you took a shit on my bathroom? Like, yeah, isn't that what it's for?
I Perry Masoned on this motherfucker right here. I figured it
Dude,
out.
he got me.
Why did you
fucked.
move the air freshener?
We sprayed it.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I
Oh, you
sprayed it and I
sprayed?
put it back, but I guess it's supposed
okay.
to be here, and I put it back here. And so he's like, somebody touched that. And ever since that, now I go to his house, and if he sees me disappear, I'm going to the gas station. It's just every. It's
He
just,
goes to the gas station.
it's just not gonna work if I have diarrhea because I have to buy something every time I go.
So how did UFC 246?
I didn't
treat
go. He
you?
invited me. I didn't go.
Yeah, he didn't show up.
Why didn't you go?
Fucking blacklisted me. Here's another
What you
one.
mean black?
He whitelisted me. Does that make you
Alright,
feel
yeah,
better?
yeah, yeah.
Brown listed me.
So, we talked on the podcast. Hey, you gonna come over? Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Well, I don't know about the wife, but I'm gonna be there. Sweet. What do? So everything's set. I clean the house. I get the
I
groceries.
wasn't the only one going, so don't you
Listen,
give me that
no,
shit.
shut the fuck up.
I wasn't the only one
I
going.
get the groceries. I get snacks for everybody. I'm set the fucking standards, right?
Yeah.
I'm not only ordering the fights, I spend $100 in shit to buy. What happens? None of my boys show up. None of my boys show up. My wife has some of her coworkers show up. None of my boys show up. And they're like, the people that do show up, where's Angel? I said, oh, fuck him. We're fucking.
Where's the other
Where's
side
Angel?
of the beehive?
Want to meet Angel? Where's Angel? Oh, fuck him.
So why didn't you go?
But
want
it
someone
was
to- no, I-
but it was
I-
it was
I
a
flat out
text
told him.
message. It was a text message about. Haven't heard from him all day. Hey, you gonna come? Probably not. Pause. Yeah.
So hey, you gonna come?
I flat out said,
Probably not.
You've been
What did I
back there a
say?
while.
I said, copy.
And then he asked me like an hour ago, and I said, I'm just pure laziness, dude. I'm sitting in my house. I'm like, I know it's almost 6, but I gotta be at his house by 6. He doesn't live around the corner.
You know,
I'm like, fuck
it didn't matter because after all said and done, I thought I was gonna cry.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
I was pretty heartbroken.
I did not want to be there for that.
I'm gonna catch some fucking heat for this one because I love the 49ers. I would rather them lost than Cowboy lost.
Cowboy didn't lose. He got his ass whooped.
I called it from
Hey,
the
you're
moment
talking
they
about-
announced it.
But we all knew it. We all knew that it was a rough. It was gonna
Talking
be a
about
rough fight.
Packers not showing up.
Yeah,
Cowboy didn't show up.
Yeah, I didn't think Cerrone would go out like that.
No,
I did.
I don't think.
I
don't-
did.
He did call.
I called as soon as they announced it. I said, he is no way in anywhere of McGregor's league.
A broken nose with a shoulder strike, though. Come on, let's be real.
Have we ever seen that?
Do you remember Anderson Silva facing off against fucking Chael Sonnen.
Yes.
That was the first shoulder strike in the fucking face-off. That was the first shoulder strike ever. Mark Coleman was the master of shoulder strikes back in the day. Up against the cage in the clinch.
Yo, it was 3 on a row, dude.
Yeah.
That second one was
How
brutal.
did he even get that fight? He was on a losing streak.
Connor?
No.
Cerrone?
It was
a fan
set
fight.
up.
It was
set up.
Yeah, it was a fan
he
fight.
was lost
Who else were they going to give him that they knew they could?
Yeah.
If he won that, we'll just give him a title shot now.
Connor's coming off of a loss too, right?
Yep.
So it made sense because Cerrone was coming off a loss.
coming off of 2 losses.
Khabib.
Well, are we really counting the boxing match? Let's be real.
No, I'm talking about Cowboy.
Cerrone.
Oh yeah,
He was
yep.
coming off 2 losses.
Yeah,
Both of
Justin
them-
Gaethje
both of them
and
TKOs.
Tony Ferguson.
Yeah,
Yep.
both TKOs too.
I would have liked to see the Ferguson rematch.
And now Ferguson is going to Khabib, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what
Yep.
Dana.
Ferguson's getting washed.
Who do you guys think Connor's going to fight next?
Khabib.
I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think
either.
so.
He's definitely not fighting.
So, and here's why I say that.
Hopefully,
Do you
Must-
really think that Khabib's going to get out of that Tony Ferguson fight unscathed? Because
Yes.
Ramadan's coming up. No, come on.
Masvidal?
Tony fucking Ferguson?
yes,
You guys forget
How
that
about
dude
Con-
has been in the trenches.
How about Conor Masvidal? Is that something good?
You know
Yeah,
what?
of
It's
course.
either Masvidal or they're going to do the Nate Diaz trilogy. That would be my guess.
But Connor's predicting that the Tony Ferguson Khabib fight doesn't even happen, which
It's been 5 times, so who knows, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I definitely got Khabib in the Ferguson fight. I think storyline wise, it makes sense for either way for Conor. If Conor gets Masvidal or Usman, I think. I don't think he'll fight Usman.
I don't think so either.
But
think so
I
either.
think Conor Masvidal makes sense just because of how big of a star Masvidal is now,
Right.
and Conor.
It's a winnable fight for Conor. Let's be real.
I think it is.
I think it is too.
Masvidal got the chin.
Dana White doesn't want that
He,
fight to happen.
he
though.
been around. He's been around.
Masvidal might just take Conor out like in a bad fashion that we've never seen. You never know.
It's a good fight, though. I would have thought before the Cowboy fight, because let's be real, Conor looked pretty good
Yeah.
in the Cowboy fight. Before that, I thought, nah, Masvidal's too big for
Conor
him.
looks good.
Conor
We didn't
looked
even
fucking
see
pretty good.
Conor. It was that quick. It was
So,
over.
But when Cowboy fought Masvidal, it was a little bit more of a fight, right?
Yeah. From what I remember, I mean,
Conor just walked through Cowboy.
yeah.
So, I don't know. It's interesting now. I think it turned in favor for the UFC, absolutely, money-wise.
Yeah, they got some options.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing for the Super Bowl? You guys getting together?
No,
or-
hey, I'm not done.
Oh,
I want
sorry.
to ask this dude right here.
No.
In your opinion, and probably this dude will only know, right now in the jiu-jitsu world, shout out to Salt Lake City, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, who is the best practitioner right now? Competing.
That's hard for me to answer because I don't really follow sport jujitsu.
Oh, don't you?
No, I'm not a fan of sport jujitsu.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that didn't go anywhere, huh?
Well, never
I
mind.
guess he's not a true jiu-jitsu.
Swing and a
guy.
miss.
Yeah.
I guess he's not a true jiu-jitsu.
That's
guy.
why I train. That's why I train at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Salt Lake because they're not about sport. They're about self-defense aspect.
Gotcha.
Where most of the other schools out here are all about. They don't necessarily eliminate the self-defense aspect, but they heavily push the sports aspect and they make people compete. And I'm just not a fan of it.
How long you been training?
Martial arts in general, I don't know, like 7 years.
Nice.
Jiu-jitsu off and on for about 4 or 5 years.
Nice.
But I started with Taekwondo
Okay.
and then did Hapkido and then got into Jiu-Jitsu.
All right, dude. We won't fuck with you. Fuck. I don't get it, dude. Jesus. We'll fuck Dre up.
Nah,
We'll leave you alone.
Hey, fuck you. I shoot. You know the crazy thing? The funny thing about K is that these fucking little fucking whatevers out here, they try to pick a fight and they don't really know what they're walking into.
Yeah.
And so it's funny as hell because Prince and I will sit back and we'll be like, damn, look at this motherfucker out here talking shit. They really don't know that this motherfucker is like a whatever belt
Yeah.
and knows his degrees and all his fucking shit. I'm just drunk though.
I'm just drunk though.
All right.
Are you that guy? Are you that guy that's like, would you let it fly, or you're like, no, I want to fuck this guy up?
It depends on what it is. I mean, just like for the most part, yeah, I let a lot of things fly, but just like anybody
But
else.
it's not because you know you'll fuck him up.
Some of it, yeah.
He runs like Steven Seagal.
It's a
With this carrot.
it's completely different at that point, right? It's like,
Yeah.
so, and let's be real, like that fucking starter jacket you got on right there, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you with that motherfucker. Let's be real.
It comes to a point like if I look at somebody and like I got the vibe that like you stand no chance, like then there's no point in me even doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If I feel like you got a chance, then all right, let's go. Like
Right.
because I don't think I'm invisible. I think even because I've been training for so long, I could still lose to somebody who's never trained.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
But if I absolutely feel like I'm about to wash you, then what's the point? Like, bro, just keep
Right.
talking. I'm not even gonna waste my time.
It's also a confidence thing.
Yeah.
You know, it rolls on your shoulders, and people can taste that shit.
And everybody wrestles now. Everybody fights nowadays. So it's not a.
Well, everybody says they do. I
Well,
mean, let's be
yeah.
real.
But it's, what I'm saying is, it's more likely you're gonna get in a fight with somebody that's like right in the middle of the fight. Like,
So
you're like, oh, this motherfucker knows how to fight.
you're in a bar and you see a dude like Kenny Florian. You're all, fuck that guy. Well, these days you can't fuck with
Yeah,
that guy.
exactly.
Let's be real.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
You can't fuck that guy.
Yo, I seen a fight on Saturday, the night of the fight.
Oh, you guys have a good turnout now. You were saying there was.
Oh man, yeah. So I do the UFC pay-per-views at a bar named Sue.
Is this every pay-per-view?
Every pay-per-view.
Hell yeah.
At 8136 South State Street. So
You been
come
there?
through.
What?
Yeah, a bar named Sue.
No, I haven't.
I mean, you buy your own pay-per-views, so
Why don't you just come to the bar?
I didn't know that they run them through the bar named Sue.
If you ever want to come through, man, we watch the fights, we eat, we drink, and then after the fights, I DJ. So
DJs.
Okay,
it's a
nice.
good ass time. It's a fun time, man.
Play Bad Bunny.
Yeah, a little bit Bad Bunny.
How about
He's like, I'm not coming.
how about some?
Petey Pablo.
Yeah, that. Thank you. I almost called him Pedro Pablo.
Racist motherfucker.
Hey,
Why do you guys got a cheese grater in the corner?
That's a shredder,
It's a
man.
shredder, bro.
The shredder?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see Shredder on top?
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Hey,
Fuck,
The
dude.
fuck you got a cheese
So-
grater?
I want to do something that I found. That pause. I want to do something. Oh, homo, you
You
don't.
did this a little too
I don't know if that was.
What's up with this?
He's like, I want
So-
to do something.
Why are you doing this?
I want to do something.
Justin really he just did the Hal Hitler shit fucking.
You're like the Burt Kreischer. of
yeah,
this fucking-
Well,
Is
you know
that
what?
what you
I'm
wanted
gonna say,
to
don't release this fucking podcast. I think I'm being fucking set up here.
What you want to do, sexy?
Fuck,
What you
man.
wanna do,
He wants
brother?
to Hell Hitler.
Okay, so there's this thing online that I fucking found.
Yeah.
Is it
Hell
Pornhub?
Shredder. Hell Shredder.
Yeah.
There's this thing I found
I gotta
online.
take
So,
a piss. Anyway.
what do you want to take a break?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I got a piss too. I ain't gonna lie.
Is that why you shaking your leg? He's on the piss on himself.
What do you want to
Should
do?
we, should we take a break?
Can we?
Yeah, let's go take
You're
a piss.
editing,
We'll be
so
back.
all right. Piss break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive.
Let's go the fuck out
That
of
was
here.
loud.
Why'd you go?
Fuck.
Came in so hard. Pause.
Anyway, what were you going to say?
Hard and deep, right?
Hey, yo, your guys' light in the bathroom is
God,
trippy as
so
fuck.
you know what?
drunk.
Here's the secret. You go in, you go red rum, red rum.
Hell no.
When you're drunk,
Damn.
it gives you a fucking seizure, doesn't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna pass out for a minute, and then KJ called and saved my life again. Yo, salute to my man KJ, always saving my life, man.
Yeah, KJ.
He called me and was like, "Yo, I'm locked out." I was like, "I'll be right there." He got me out of the fucking sunken place for a minute.
Dude, I just realized we started the podcast. We talk about Flight 89. We never mentioned their names.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
we
it's-
didn't.
So
How
it's,
well, it's only 50 episodes in. I mean, let's be real.
yeah, that's-
we
yeah,
think
got,
we're good.
We got nothing to prove. So it's Dre and KJ.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you gonna say, dude?
And Prince Hamilton, he ain't here right now.
Yeah, next time.
Okay.
And Waldo.
So you ready? You ready for this? This is a fun little gig right here that I just learned on online. What's your birthday?
The day or the year or what?
Like the month and day.
Okay, June 27th.
June 27th. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
You're gay.
What's wrong with that? You got a problem with gay people?
No, I was just making it clear.
All right.
He's like, Dre, you're not Mexican.
Oh shit.
All right, well that phone's not working right now. So
Let's just call out that Justin got 2 iPhones.
This isn't going very well for
No,
you.
he's got one.
Oh, one. And then a backup phone? Is that the bat phone? Does your wife trip about you having 2 phones?
no,
All right.
It's because of work.
June 27th.
Yep.
Okay, so Florida man was standing in fire chanting before arrest, June 27th. Florida man stood in a fire chanting gibberish, high on mushrooms, June 27th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your birthday?
June 18th.
Oh, we got a bunch of Junes. I was born in June.
Cancer.
June 18th.
You need to go see a doctor, bro. What the fuck? Cancer. I'm
He's a cancer patient.
I'm like high blood pressure.
Hypertension.
Florida man chugs beer during DUI stop, June 28th, right? What's yours?
May uno.
His was June 18th.
Yeah, mine was
May.
June 18th.
Yeah, June 18th.
You said 28th.
Sorry, it was 18th.
Okay.
May 1st.
You just changed my birthday.
Drunk Florida man kicked out of library told cops he was Jason Bourne
Oh, shit.
on May 1st.
What's yours?
That's a good one.
June 10th.
See, with
June-
June, man. June solid.
June 10th. A Florida man was arrested for assaulting his roommate with a pizza. So the hit is you put Florida man and then your birthday
Yeah.
and then you read whatever the fucking title
Yo,
is.
pizza
So.
sounds delicious.
This
man.
motherfucker lived in Florida. I don't know how.
Waldo.
I love Florida.
July 24th.
July
Oh, Mormon Day, dude.
24th.
Salute to all the Mormons. Hey, my son's birthday is the
Blake-
23rd.
Brave Florida man serves up hot dog lunch for hungry alligators straight from his mouth.
What
It
the
never
fuck?
fails, dude. Florida man and your birthday.
Every fucking day of the week.
Florida's
Everything.
fucking nuts. Why do you think Florida's fucking so crazy?
Dude,
I don't know.
every
KJ,
out,
just
every
fucking tell us.
outlandish. You know, you were there, right?
It was
How long you live there for?
Like almost 2 years. Miami?
Fuck, dude. I thought you were like born there or something.
Nah,
Were you born here?
no.
Were you born?
Argentina?
I was born in Texas, but I grew up in California.
Why the
The
fuck you say
Cowboys
Argentina?
What?
He's a Cowboys fan.
Oh, I'm sorry,
That's
dude.
why he's not going for the Niners.
I'm sorry. How are them boys doing?
Hey,
Hey, that was Zeke.
it's a bad year. It's a bad year to be a Cowboy fan.
Hey, we're sitting at home like Green Bay is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me. At least we made it.
It don't matter if you can still. It don't matter if you still go home.
There was I work with a guy that is it's a Bears fan, right?
The
And
Bears.
so we talk shit about it, and it's like he's an older guy, so he's like, why the fuck does it matter? Your fucking team is right where mine is, just sitting at home.
It's true,
It's
right?
true. It's true. But
Accurate.
what are you guys doing for the Super Bowl? Nothing.
Going to his house.
Yeah, I usually do a little shindig at my house.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
It's an orgy.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Way to go, brother. Way to fucking stick it right back.
He's all, well, as soon as the white guy goes, well, hey, you want to come, Angel?
What are you doing? You guys getting together with your fucking?
About time.
Niner Empire. They come like 200 deep.
So that group stays like goes to one about time, or they just
It's on Decker Lake.
Oh, okay, I know where that one's at.
You gotta be there 2 hours early.
why?
God damn. That way you can get drunk for the game.
No, to get a seat.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Do the Packers have a home base here in Utah?
Fuck no, are you kidding me? How embarrassing would that be? I mean, dude, when they
Yo,
when
this
they
motherfucker's
lost,
talking shit for the longest time. He doesn't even like football.
when they lost, I didn't say a fucking word. I let it soak and soak and soak.
Hey, okay, listen. So what you're saying is Sunday it was very quiet.
It was very quiet.
Well, Saturday night was very quiet too, motherfucker. When Cowboy
yeah,
lost.
because I wasn't gonna talk to you
oh,
because you blew me off. Oh, I
you
bought
were
you.
mad at me?
I bought you chips
Who
and
the
salsa,
fuck?
asshole.
Who the fuck?
Don't worry, you'll get paybacks when 49ers lose on next Sunday.
Ooh. You really think they gonna lose,
Yeah.
or is it just because you're hating on them?
No, I literally think Casey's gonna win. I got Casey by 10.
Hey, that's what he said with Green Bay.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that with Green Bay.
He said with the Saints, the Seahawks.
I didn't say that.
Hey, you know you know who your new coach is?
Yeah.
Are you gonna elaborate?
Green Bay's old coach,
Oh,
Yeah, it used to
okay.
be
Mike McCarthy.
yeah.
Cool.
So now you guys are gonna.
So you guys are brothers now, or what?
Yeah.
That's called Eskimo Brothers.
Why are you hating on us? Hey, you can't come to the Super Bowl party. Hey, you want to come to the Super Bowl?
Fuck y'all.
I can't do, but I gotta love on the 49ers though.
Yeah.
If I want to have sex with the wife again, I gotta go to the 49ers.
Hey, did your wife tell you no?
No what?
Like no sex?
Oh no, fuck no.
And my girl never tells me no either. I have to tell her no.
I mean, yeah, unless she's sick, she's like, "You fucking kidding me?" And I'm like, "Oh no, my bad."
Dude, let me bring this up. I'm gonna.
Sick.
Where did this come from?
I'm gonna catch heat for this one.
Ooh, I
fucking,
love-
I know I'm gonna catch
I
heat for
love
this one.
this one.
So, the kids are awake, right?
Yeah.
Well, we all have. Well, we all have kids running around the house, right?
He has 12.
She walks up to me.
We're 12 kids.
You're Mexican, right? Latin, sorry.
Cheaper by the dozen.
I don't like the way you said Mexican.
You got 12.
See?
You got
What the
12 kids.
No, I don't got 12.
How many kids you got?
That are mine, 3.
Okay. Well.
that he knows of. Anyway, back to your story.
So the kids are running around the house, right?
Yeah.
The lady looks dead in the eye. She's all, "You better give me some." I'm like, "I can take that job.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take that job."
Hell yeah. It's not like call Waldo to get the camera or something.
Right? We get the kids in bed, right? I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna get in the bath, draw a hot bath. You want to get in with me? You see what I'm fucking fishing at right here?" We get in, soaking. I go. She goes, "Oh, not right now. I'm not in the mood."
Oh, what the fuck? What did you just
She says, "I was in the mood earlier, but I'm not in the mood right now." I'm like,
So why did
"You
she
mean
say,
them there
why'd
was
she say
kids
later?
running around?" No, she didn't say later. She meant right there. Let me ask you, can you guys get the dirty on when the kids are awake, or is it better for you
Hell
to wait
yeah.
till they're in bed?
Nah,
no,
fuck that.
No, but here, okay.
You live in a house.
No, but listen, how old are your kids?
6 and 19 months.
So you only got to worry about one.
Yeah, arguably. I just punch him in the face.
Well,
I mean,
it's time for us to leave. No, 'cause I have to worry about it because it's a 18-year-old girl. And I don't want her to get ideas on how to
Why
do
don't
it.
you just tell her, yo, I'm about to go dick down your
I'm
mama.
about to fuck.
I'm about to go to Pound Town. Don't fucking come over here.
I'm about to give your mom the juice.
Yeah. Your mom about to get all the dick.
we about to take the tuna boat to Pound Town.
She knows what's up. This is the
That's
one
hard
with the
for me.
boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
She knows what's up.
No, I know she knows, but that don't mean I have to be fucking banging on that fucking on the wall and shit. with
So
a fucking bang.
you're not married though.
No.
You can take the whole "we've been married" equation out. When is it convenient for you? When the kids are in bed, or when they're running around?
We've done it both.
Well, I mean, we did too before we were married, but let's be real.
Fuck, KJ, you ask him a question and he just gives you both.
I was just saying.
How many times I've
Hey,
done this?
KJ's nasty as fuck.
He's
so
all-
he does orgies.
Do you?
Wow.
I've been to a few swinger parties.
Yes. Well, let's talk about that,
Hey,
dude.
hey, let me smell your fingers, man.
Where did they go? Well, I guess you can't say, but how many have you been?
I've been to 2. Like big, huge. So one was for Halloween, so everybody was dressed up, and the other one was for New Year's.
So so I know some rules about the fucking swingers. So you have to go with somebody. Is that
Not necessarily, no.
You can be a unicorn. I just
So,
found this shit
so
out.
of a female who.
Oh, those exist? Those exist?
So for a male to go by themselves, it's very. That's like hard. Like you have to like be in.
Pause.
Like you have to be in with people.
yeah?
It's like to get invited as a single male. Women who are single are highly encouraged to come by themselves. But they're very rare, so that's why they're called unicorns.
Yeah, but let's be real. There's probably some gargoyle looking fucking.
Wait, but don't you? But you have to take them though, right?
Not if they're by themselves.
You-
Some girls
Isn't it? You don't do the whole fucking
keys
keychains and
in the bowl in the dish in the fish bowl, right?
No.
Well, you just go over there and pick like it's a fucking buffet.
No, so it's look. This is what it is, man. See, this is why like a lot of people have the wrong impression on.
Oh
like,
no,
the swinging
we
thing.
welcome that here. This is the other side of the
No,
beehive.
no, trust me, I want to go.
So like, so when you have like most parties are invite only, so you can't like just go. And usually you have to know somebody or, like when me and my girlfriend went, different girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
We knew people who were really into that lifestyle, and so they invited us. And because they were well into it, the people who were throwing the party, they knew them very well, and they said, "Hey, we want to bring some people," and they're like, "Sure, go ahead."
Okay.
So you have to kind of be in and or know somebody who's in it to get invited to like these huge like private mansion parties. Because this was like in a private like this house had a theater. It had about 30 bedrooms. Like it's an actual mansion out here.
Holy shit.
It was out in Holiday.
What'd the carpet look like?
Better than the shit in here.
It was some nice thick carpet.
Oh yes.
So once you go, it's almost like being just at a regular house party.
Right.
Like so, usually the requirements are bring some kind of snack and bring a bottle of alcohol.
Hey, you bring some pretzels? Yeah. You're good. Let's go.
So you bring a bottle of alcohol and some snacks. And so
New England clam chowder. You got some ruffles, and you're ready to fuck 3 girls.
I'm telling you, it's just like a party. So everybody puts their bottles on the table, and it's like an open bar.
Okay.
Everybody puts their food like on this table, and it's like an open like snack bar, and you just start mingling, and you just start talking to people, and it's all based like there's no.
That's the Bunny Ranch.
There's no like forced like you have to participate with these people.
Right.
You just start mingling, you have a normal conversation, and then eventually, if you have a vibe with that other couple or whatever, then you say, hey, do you guys want to go to a room and you do your thing? But there's like both parties I went to, there was also an orgy room where a big ass orgy was going on. In the theater, they had porn playing, so you could just go in there, and if you just want to do your own thing in a chair, you could. And then
Wait, what?
yeah, there's some people just want to do their own thing, and every couple has like their own rules. Like some couples like they will only like participate together. Some couples will just get there and they go their separate ways. They're like, you go do you, I'm gonna go do me. Right. Some couples will be like, we only participate with other females. Like we don't do the whole couple thing. It's just threesomes. Like everybody has their own rules.
Right.
And so yeah, you just go vibe with them, talk to people, and if you get lucky, you get lucky. If you don't, you don't. Like, and there's some people who just come for the vibe. Like they just want to watch,
just hang out.
Yeah, they just go to the orgy room and watch. It's like watching porn, but like right in front of you.
Could you do that?
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me ask. Could your wife do that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Let's call her.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Has your wife ever had a threesome?
Has your wife ever had a threesome?
She says she hasn't.
I plead the fifth.
No.
Could you do it?
No. I because I'm a jealous individual. I couldn't do it. No way.
Yeah, the only way I could do it was 2 guys.
What?
What if you find out your wife has done that shit before? Does that change the way you look at your wife?
Before we met?
Yeah.
No.
Like, what if she found out she was just at all the swinger parties that use as a unicorn?
That doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't.
So how does your now girlfriend take it? Does she know?
Yeah.
I mean,
She
obviously.
a swinger too.
She's interested, but I don't really know anybody in that lifestyle anymore. So
I got a
but
buddy.
she's down for threesomes.
I got a buddy that lives that lifestyle. He's got an app and shit. He knows these people.
Swingular?
He's been a guest on this podcast.
Swingular is the app.
Yeah, that's the app.
He's been a guest on this podcast.
Swingular?
Yeah, it's a app / like website, and it's mainly for Utah people. You go to Swingular, and it's you kind of just create it.
Here was the fucked up part. As a couple, he's divorced now.
Is this Silverback?
But no.
Oh no.
Oh.
As a couple, she was into chicks, and she was into doing the swinging thing, but he was not allowed to participate. He was allowed to go and watch, but not participate.
Because of her?
Oh, that's a terrible rule.
Yeah.
She's trash. She is trash.
Facts.
I know. I work with the guy that used to do that, and so he told me a few things that he used to do. So the keys in the bowl was one, but
I don't even know what that is.
it made so all the guys put their keys for their car, their keychains in a bowl, and so the girl goes and picks up whatever keychain it comes out with.
And that's what
the
you
one
get.
she gets to be with.
That's a horrible idea.
So you get to go.
That sounds like the Bunny Ranch.
That's a great idea.
So
What are you talking about?
So you get. Sometimes you get the princess. Sometimes you get the dragon. But that's why I was asking you if you have to go with somebody, because obviously it has to be a couple. So it has to be even. Now,
did you say princess and the dragon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought he was saying sometimes you get the prince, sometimes you get the drag. I thought that's where he was going with this.
I shoot for the Dre.
No, but it makes sense because everybody's even.
Yeah, these parties, there's nobody. Even.
No, he told me that if he gets to please the girl and the girl is done with, then he can go out there and find another player. Someone's in the bench. Like someone. Let's just say let's just say this lady was with someone who finished fast.
Yeah.
So she can be like, well, I'm not done. And then when he gets done, then it's like, all right, you're in. Just put me in, coach.
So that sounds like these are parties. Usually those sound like those are parties with like almost everybody kind of knows each other. So they already have like a vibe. They already know like they're down. They already know what's going to go down. These are parties where the parties I went to is like you're always meeting somebody new. There's always a new crowd. And there's probably about 200 people in this mansion.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
And so like you're kind of just like, so you don't have to go there to participate. Like, I mean, and some people go to participate, they just don't vibe with anybody.
We talked about this last episode. Do you guys think that there's people that get to a level of wealth that they get sick and tired of just fucking pussy, and then they're like, I want to fuck a chicken today.
I don't know about that.
Or I want to fuck a dude.
Yeah, I fuck a dude.
I don't think wealth has anything to
Yeah,
do
I
with
don't
it. I
know.
think you just wake up one day and it's like, damn, I wonder what the chicken pussy feel like.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Hey, I'm sorry, Dre. Did you just like?
Dre likes to know what Gatorade bottles feel like.
Did you lose like all interest all of
you.
a sudden, buddy? What's going on? You checking Tinder? What's up?
No, I was working.
Checking Grinder?
No, I don't even know. No, I've never
all this orgy talks make me think about Grinder. Better check in.
I just described.
He's all swipe right,
I
right,
just
right,
downloaded
right,
that
right.
app.
Yeah, I'm a little tipsy. Let me set something up for tonight.
Fuck y'all. I'm trying to keep myself occupied off of. I gotta piss again. I gotta lie.
Oh fuck! Are you serious? Dude? You're gonna get a seizure when you go back in there.
Yeah, or a yeast infection. Fuck.
Hey, you know
little
what? Sorry, this isn't the fucking Joe Rogan fucking experience here. We're scraping by, but we are we are.
Nah, y'all killing it, man.
Thanks, man. It means a lot coming from you.
Are those boxing gloves from the Silverback?
Yes, sir.
How'd you guys take that loss? Was that tough to watch?
You want to hear it honestly? And he doesn't even know this. When I went back and talked to him after the fact, Eric doesn't even know this. My wife and but probably just my wife, I cried, dude. Only because I saw what that dude did.
Yeah.
And how bad he wanted that shit. And he took us along for the trip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an emotional dude. I'm not going to fucking lie. I went and saw him, talked to him. I could see he was biting his jaw, and we're not going to get into what happened. I got out of there, and I looked at my wife, and I was like, fuck. I shed a tear for him. I felt so fucking bad because I know how bad he wanted that. So
where does that put him? Does he come back?
We don't even know.
You're so
We
insensitive.
don't
You're like,
even
I don't
know.
care about that shit. Where does it put him?
We don't even know. All I know is
fighting.
all I know is that's the hardest working motherfucker
Yeah.
I've ever met in my life.
It sounds like him and his wife are putting together an empire. It sounds like they're really building something more than just his fight career.
And as far as this podcast, those two have done so much for us.
Yeah.
In helping us along, we can't even thank them enough.
They have
Salute to them.
they're putting they already put their clothing line together and
Yep.
they're knuckle dusters and shit. So yeah, they're working, man. They're that's just the that was just a hiccup, and then they just keep going. You know what I mean?
Salute to them, man.
Yeah.
So what's the next local fight? Who else are you checking for locally? Nobody else?
I love the local scene, but as far as people that I'm in touch with, I don't know anybody else.
Gotcha.
I wish
you?
I wish
Do you
I
guys?
did.
Not anymore.
Dominico had that LFA win.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Dominico Salas. He
Yep.
fights out of the Pit.
Yep.
He fights out of the Pit. And
Elevated.
yeah, we were at that fight. So when I talk about Silverback, that's that. Remember what's his real name?
Eric Hyman.
Eric Iman. Remember Silverback, the 41-year-old with the knuckle duster.
Yeah.
Knuckle duster. Sorry, my bad.
knuckle
I'm drunk.
He's all. That's what you do in a Gatorade. You duckle nuster in that
Shit.
motherfucker.
Knuckle duster. Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's crazy though, cause we were all at that fight, but we didn't
Yeah.
even know each other
Right,
at the
yeah.
time.
Right.
Ain't that nuts? But Dominico, man, out of the Pit, is somebody that I'm always watching for. Man, he was getting his ass whooped, and then he came back out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and just laid it in on him, and just TKO was over.
I
But
follow LJ Schultz. That's a homie of mine.
Nice.
any
Nice.
relation to Andrew?
No. He fights out of
We love Andrew Schultz.
he fights out of One Hit MMA up in Layton.
Word.
Okay, should we call this out? But
Yeah.
before we do, I gotta ask you.
Let's ask both of them.
No, we asked him already.
I know, but not here.
Okay. Who's your man crush?
A man crush?
He's all Dre.
Pretty much, shit.
Because this podcast is all about finding the gay in every one of us.
Hurry up, I gotta pee.
If I had to pick somebody,
If I had to.
and it's more because I look.
He was gonna say because I love him.
It's because I really look up to him, for what he's done. So I'd have to say Hicks and Gracie.
Ah, dude.
God damn.
He got a small weenie though. You can tell.
Well,
Come
okay,
on, man.
okay. He's got a small weenie. Let's see what he likes. Who's your man
I already
crush?
know who he likes.
Who do I like?
The Rock.
Of course.
The big old dong.
He really likes him.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
What about you, Waldo?
Man crush?
Man crush.
Never thought of that.
Well, this is the
Well,
perfect time.
now think about it. Answer.
It's just empty space on the podcast. We can wait.
I can edit this
Hey,
shit
you
in.
can edit
You're
all
literally
the time.
waving your fucking.
I gotta pee. I really gotta pee.
You got your boy over here. Just pick somebody.
It's Sherman.
Just pick somebody in the room.
What's that boxer he looks like?
Canelo.
Here you go. If you had the
Canelo, yeah.
young
Oh,
Canelo,
young Canelo.
young Canelo over here, if you had to fuck one guy in the room, who would it be?
All right. Dude,
Guys.
the Flight 89
Why you
podcast, dude. Thank you guys.
Of course,
We
man.
appreciate you coming out.
The flight89podcast.com,
Yeah,
Dre
where can they find
Rocka, Libra Heart Radio _ on Instagram. What else?
Lane Vision.
Lane Vision
At
Films.
Lane Vision on every social media platform.
Free Temptation Marketing
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Maybe name might change.
Name is always changing.
Is that all, fellas?
That's it. I gotta pee. Thank you guys
Well,
for having
thank
us.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for hanging out with us. Follow our pages, and you guys know all the drill. Thank you so much for hanging out. Anything else, sexy?
I'm good.
All right, we'll see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.